Hi again, guys. I'm here with another one of our cybernetic walruses. So my name is Mike. I'm one of the founders, but I'm here with
Senne.
With Senne. Senne, what do you do at Cybernetic Walrus?
I'm a game programmer and I work mostly on Rise of Humanity.
Okay.
The things I did on Rise of Humanity were mostly the UI, gameplay stuff. I created a lot of levels, and now I'm working on Tilt 5.
Okay. I'm gonna lower my seat a little bit. No, I can't. I'm already. I feel like I'm bigger than you. But I had that with.
I think you are bigger than me.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm a bit taller, I guess, but still, it feels a bit weird. Okay, so we're gonna play a daily challenge. We've already played a similar one with Sabolj, who was also here talking about his role and what he does. So let's just go ahead and let's play, and we'll see where we end up. So you're a programmer on the team. Anything specific that you programmed?
I did a scripted mission system where we can have custom scenarios where the AIs of the enemies are like overwritten with what we want them to do, to have like certain scenarios or something. We have an editor for that. Other stuff, menus, reward screens, custom passes to get everything, some UI in front of other things.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
All right. Good.
So let's go.
Yeah, let's go. So we have a kill 'em all mission, and today's characters are Alex, we have Sue, and we have Memory.
So I think I'm gonna go for this one. Yeah, especially because they're super close. Okay. Next you have Memory. It's a kill 'em all mission, so I guess I can play 9 system shocks.
Okay.
I have to kill them all anyway.
Yeah.
And let's play Stomp 6 times.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So, let's position the characters. So I have Memory, I have Alex, and I have Sue.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you. I don't think on this.
This map doesn't have.
No, you can just switch them around if you wanted to, but there's no.
No, and yeah, these two seem close to each other, but you have to walk around. So.
Yeah.
I think it's like. Yep. Let's just do that. First.
Okay, so what's the strategy going into this? What are you aiming to do?
I think I'm gonna save my medic a bit because she has 3 guns, so I guess I can kill this one, but he's still sleeping, so I'm gonna leave him a bit, and just take my two hexes that I had to go to. So I have my battle ball. All right, I'm just gonna. And Alex's turn here, and continue with the hacker.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go and get the medic. But to do that, I need to check what enemies I'm gonna wake up.
Yeah.
So no, I probably need to start fighting here.
Okay.
So I'll take this. She has system shock, so I'll take this one, this hot zone.
Okay, so this
increases my
it's increasing
my
the range. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and kill this puppy and then see. I think it's better to kill puppies first than crushers, because crushers take a longer time to get you, and puppies have a higher chance of getting cards that you don't want.
Yeah.
Alright. Now. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So I'm gonna discard. Oh no, I'm gonna go here.
Okay. And then you're gonna use the trick with the energy
Yes.
overload to.
I still have 2 stamina, so I can get away if I want, but maybe I want to run a bit further.
Well, you don't have 2 stamina. You have 2 energy.
I don't have stamina anymore, so maybe I want to go a bit further after this. So I'm gonna change one of my cards with a move card, and I'm gonna discard this energy overload because it has a trigger on discard effect, and then the other effect will trigger. So
yeah. Did you work on any of these effects kind of things, or was that mostly your colleague Robin?
Yes.
Did you work on cards as well for the game?
Mostly bug fixes. I didn't do a lot of cards, I think. Except for some enemy cards of the drone.
Yeah.
But mostly bug fixing cards.
Okay. If you had to choose a favorite card in the game, do you have one?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Which one is it?
I think the energy overload is really cool.
Okay.
You can use it in really cool ways. And then I think the turret, I really like that one. And
any particular reason the turret? Because when we did this with Subi earlier, he also liked the turret a lot, but it was mostly because he did the VFX of it. So he just liked playing the turret to see it land.
It looks really cool. But I think that you can use it in a really cool playstyle. You can place, especially if you have a lot, you can place a lot of turrets, and then you can like manage what are attacking what, especially for survive missions. I think deployables and turrets are a really good way to handle it and keep distance from your enemies, because I think keeping distance is a good tactic for this. So now I'm gonna move him away, so this doesn't trigger disengage, so now I can go away and he's just still chilling there. And let's not wake up any more enemies. Let's go.
Bad idea to wake up more enemies as usual.
And let's go to engineer now.
So we're playing a kill 'em all mission, but what is your favorite mission in the game actually? Because we added some new ones with the recent patch. But what is your favorite type of mission at the moment?
I think survive missions, because it's a really new way to think about how you're gonna tackle a mission. It's not just kill everything, because most of the time you can't kill everything. It's too hard, and you have to. Then the hexes and the playground really come into play. Like you have to think where I'm gonna move my things, where are other enemies going to move. So from here, I'm only gonna wake up. If I'm over here, I'm only gonna wake up this puppy. So I'm just gonna go for him. I have a mad charge and so I have 3 energy. This does 2 damage. Okay, let's charge into him.
You'll have to move into a good position first, and then you can definitely charge into him. What's your least favorite mission? You like the survive mission most, but what is the least favorite?
I don't know. It depends if it's gonna work out or not. I think a lot of times the escape missions, but they improved a lot. But yeah, so now I'm talking about the older ones.
We have. I've already talked about that in the previous video. That we have a new escape mission coming, or rather a revamp of the escape missions. Have you played the new version internally of the escape mission?
Yes, once. It's really nice that you have to look for your mission, for your escape location, which can be tedious. but also it depends where it's lying in the daily challenge, if it's the first one or the last one, because you can quit early, but then you will take less points.
Yeah.
So, and it's very tempting to just escape and leave the mission. But with other missions, you really have to kill everything, and then your points will be higher.
Yeah,
yeah. So I just charged into him. I think I'm gonna stomp him now, and because he can't move this way, so he will take extra damage.
Yeah. All right. That's one less puppy to worry about.
So I think now I think it's best to get two characters together. And
That's we've seen Subi do the same thing. He was trying to get his characters together as well.
Yeah, I think I need a medic, and if I use the engineer to go get the medic, she will lose a lot of health. So then I will need this one. I think the hacker can handle herself and like keep enemies from a distance by blocking their movement or something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check how much things I still have. Alright, I can move here and I'll place in mine to get this puppy.
Alright.
Like that. Or it will get me first, please. And maybe just
now we talked about favorite missions, but who's your favorite character in the game? And I'm not talking about new ones because we've not released that information yet. But who's your current favorite character of the four we have in the game at the moment?
I think Sue, the engineer. Her bot is really cool. She has really cool cards. The way deployables work, I think it's really cool. Also, and maybe the hacker. I really like her cards. Yeah. The way that you can like block movement or block attacking. This is really handy, especially if you combine the hacker with the hunter. The hunter can just go and do some close combat, but you can control the battlefield. Like he's safe because the enemy next to him, I blocked his attack or something.
And who would be your least favorite character then?
The medic.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't really fit my playstyle. She doesn't have a lot of attack cards or cards that do a lot of damage. Yeah. Of course, in the daily challenge, you can upgrade the guns and stuff, but I feel I don't really use it that much. Like for now, I just leave her here because I think a character that dies is really not good. So I think it's better to leave a character out of combat until you're really sure that you can use it instead of having a chance that he dies.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is just one enemy, so let's just try and do something. And if I take damage,
I think you need to move one more because of the line of sight.
No, and then I will disengage probably.
You should, but it's not showing you a disengage sign, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe that's also because of the line of sight.
Everything and run away.
Yeah.
And then next time we can do this.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go here. Okay, this is not a nice situation. Okay, this is not.
Is there anything that you developed for the game that you say, well, that's something that I'm really proud of that I made? Or like this took like so much time to make, and I was happy that it got finally finished.
I think most of that are bugs, like really hard bugs.
The ones you created or the ones you solved?
The ones I solved.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's been so much that it's hard to remember everything that I did.
Okay.
But there are some like weird loading bugs and like weird things that I'm proud of that I found. Yeah, you can't really talk about people about them because they have no clue.
No, of course. But you're also, and maybe most people don't know that, but
it's something. This was by accident.
But we're also making a version of Rise of Humanity for the Tilt 5 VR glasses. That's also something we're working on a lot. People might not know that, but yeah, since the game is on the Tilt 5 website, I don't think it's a full surprise to some that this game is coming to Tilt 5. What about that? What do you think? Is it fun to work on that?
Like hardware integration is not really my favorite thing to do, but it is really cool that it's some new technology. If I talk to people about what the Tilt 5 is, they just don't believe that it exists.
Yeah.
So, and then I show the websites like it really exists, so it's really cool.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I've also tested it now a couple of times, and I think if you look at the scenery, I mean, it's so beautiful, and it's it's cool. So real. It feels like you can really be in there.
Yeah, and you can touch the trees or something. And it's really cool to have a chance to work with a technology that's developed by a Kickstarter, and not a lot of people have the chance to work with that equipment. So it's really nice. Yeah, and to work together with guys from the other side of the world.
It's a great team as well. They're really supportive in what we do. So really happy with that, and hopefully we can announce the release for the Tilt 5 platform.
Okay, I did some wrong calculations and I can't hit this one.
Okay, you're also getting in trouble with memory, it seems.
Yes. Okay, I have a lot of energy because I thought I could take this one, but I can't.
You still have a plan ahead, which could give you some other cards. You have to discard 2 cards, of course.
No. Okay, I thought maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll do the best. Okay, this puppy has a reaction.
Yeah.
So maybe he will dodge my attack. So
he will strike back.
So I will use this. I will swap this enhanced card for a punch card.
Yeah, I would first play maybe raise defense if it's or unless you need that energy for something else, because you want to kill him with a stump eventually, I guess. So I would play the raise defense. And then check his card with the stump. Yeah. See, okay, it's fine. Yeah, it was actually a strike back. So you block that damage with the raise defense. I'll just kill him. Yep. And but still immobilized. Yep. That's. Yeah, still 4 crushers to go. Yes. Okay. But they're pretty slow. Yeah, unless they get to you, of course. And like crushers, they don't care. Oh no! They kill your. They kill your memory. It's really not good. It's really. Okay, now I guess. So looting some cards, hope for the best. The thing is, we don't have a revive card yet. Maybe that's something we could do for the game.
Yeah, because if one character dies, I immediately know that I have to spend a lot of scrap on healing her in the hideout, and then I have less scrap to upgrade my cards, which will result in less points in the overall.
Yeah. True.
So yes, this is not good. I need to get my medic to Sue. Yes, let's deploy a help. Okay. Okay, I have med charge.
I have no idea. So, one of the things I also asked Sugi was like, if you could have a music band that could make a music track for Rise of Humanity, it might be a band or it might be a DJ making a song. Do you have any suggestions? And now we're gonna get into obscure stuff that nobody knows, or
I don't know. I really like the music that's in the game. Pete Crane is really cool tracks. But if I could choose, I don't know. I like. There's one producer I really like. It's called Stolen Drums. It's written STLNDRMS. I think he did the music as well for Mad World, like the chainsaw black and white Wii game. I think it's called Mad World.
Yeah.
I don't know. This I really like his music.
All right, yeah, but as Sugi said, he enjoyed the music as well, made by Pete Crane. I think the entire office agrees on that he did some crazy good stuff for the game. Subi also suggested he should partner up with the guys from Rammstein or something.
Okay, now I got my. Let's move a bit further, or just raise defense. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now let's let the Crusher play, and then if they won't get to me, I'll get some healing from the healing beacon. Alright, so this, I'm gonna place my medic here. She has a better way of healing, and I can already attack this one.
By the way, I also saw you came in on a skateboard today. What if you had like a bot like Sue? Would that be cool to walk around the city with?
Yes. Yes.
Would you want one?
Yes. Yes, it's really cool. And also, it can traverse any terrain. You don't need roads or something.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the most annoying parts of skateboarding. You need flat grounds. If they're like, is there too much cracks or something, you can't skate. With this thing, you can go anywhere.
Or some loose rocks usually. I remember from my very young days when I also owned a skateboard, that if you had these small pebbles on the roads, that they would just block your wheels and make you fall off. So I think Sue's bot could definitely help. Although I don't think you can do crazy tricks with it. Maybe that's something we should.
I mean, we can animate back.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we should ask one of the animators to create some crazy walker tricks.
Okay, I'm just gonna deploy some
Yes,
turrets.
there's the nice turret animation
Yeah.
that Subi really likes.
And wait, I have 1 energy, so I can either place a mobile mine or enhance my turrets. Maybe I'll enhance it afterwards.
Okay.
And because now I really want to get rid of this one.
Alright. And of course the game that we have, I mean it's in a dystopian world where the robots took over. Would you survive long yourself if you were in a situation like that? Like imagine something like that happened in real life. Maybe a zombie apocalypse or something.
Oh no.
Would you be a good survivor, or would you
I think
be one of the first to turn into a zombie?
No, I think I would survive pretty long.
Okay.
Although I don't think I would take on what these guys are doing and like try to fight the robots.
You would be more run and hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would go and chill somewhere else.
So that would be your strategy.
Yes.
So are you prepared for it? Because what if it happens tomorrow? Do you have like food stocks and stuff like that? Are you one of these what is it, preppers, or what are they called?
Preppers. No,
doomsday
no.
preppers.
I wish we have a plan. You know, I think everyone.
Oh, you have a plan. Okay.
I think everyone who watched The Walking Dead has a secret plan to do.
Okay. I haven't considered a plan myself, to be honest, but I really don't have I wouldn't know if I would survive long. I mean, Subi said he would probably be one of the first to die, so he would probably get eaten. But what was also his strategy, he said, because then he could become the zombie king or something.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes, I just hope I know in time, because I think I like everybody knows about the zombie apocalypse, and I'm like, what happens?
Yeah, that they don't forget. You don't watch the news?
No, not that often.
Okay. Yeah, then you might be in trouble.
Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking how is the best way to handle this. I think it's just by waiting, enhancing. Good. And I'll get them over here.
And are you a movie fan as well? Do you watch a lot of movies, or because you don't watch the news a lot? Movies or series, or
I do try to keep up with
all
the news,
the Disney movies.
No, I don't watch. I just this weekend I saw Napoleon Dynamite, and it was a really cool movie. But I don't watch that many movies or series or something.
Yeah.
I like gaming, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you watch a movie, it's like I think it's a passive thing. You just watch, and for me it's not free time because I'm constantly thinking, I still have to do that, I still have to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you're gaming, you don't have time to think about other stuff.
Yeah.
So
there's more of an escape in
Yes.
gaming than you have when you're watching a movie. Although I don't feel like it. Usually when I'm in a good movie, I mean when I watch a movie, that's also I'm completely in it. I don't have time to think about other stuff. So if we would turn Rise of Humanity into a movie directed by or funded by Paramount or something, big budget, any actors you would like to see in it?
Yes. I think one of my favorite actors is Matthew McConaughey.
Mm-hmm.
I just think he's great.
Okay. Do you picture him as a specific
I don't know.
Rise of Humanity character?
I guess he can be Hunter or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Other actors, I don't know that many names though.
All right. Well, female actors that you think like who would play Memory or Sue or?
Who? I don't know. this is really something I know nothing about, like actors and this is not really my thing.
All right, well, what is your just gaming? Like, which which character from another gaming franchise should we put in Rise of Humanity? Well, it needs to fit, of course. I don't think having Mario running around here. Maybe we could have a giant Pac-Man though that eats all of the robots, but.
Havel from Dark Souls, the one with the big guy with the dragon tooth as a it kind of looks like his mechanics are like the smasher.
Mm-hmm.
He just smashes his big dragon tooth everywhere. I think it's really good. Okay. Maybe let's do discard and
feels like a bit of a comeback. We lost memory pretty early on, but you seem to be on top of things right now, so with only one enemy left.
Don't take any chances. Okay, and now let's use Alex and finish it with a punch card.
Okay, that's finishing it in style, I guess.
Mission success. Let's go.
All right, it's one mission down. I guess we'll. We still have some time, so let's see how you do in the.
Oh no! Before I start a new mission, I always do this. I forget to upgrade stuff. So first, because I have a character that died, I'm gonna.
You need to heal her because she's gonna be at 1 health. Yeah.
1 health. I have.
Oh, you do have a lot of scrap. So.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Yeah, just heal everything. All my other characters are fine. Maybe some skills.
You only have 2 skill points.
Oh yeah, so...
You have 0 skill points. And that's also 0, so you could give an extra HP to Alex. Yeah.
Okay, and now then upgrading card.
Yes!
I think this is really important. This gives you a lot of points for the end score, and it makes that you have less cards in your deck, so the chances are bigger that you pull them and to become stronger.
Yeah.
So let's check. Let's make the medic stronger by upgrading pocket gun. Let's go. Some other stuff. I think system shock. Let's upgrade this.
You watch a lot of influencers play games. You YouTube or Twitch watcher, or you like?
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my television. I think I have a lot of YouTubers that I'm subscribed to that make nice content. And also I think that's my go-to gaming thing. I'm not a big Twitch watcher, although I do watch Twitch, but mostly for music.
Yeah. For some reason the camera is blurring you a little bit. I have no idea why, but yeah.
I guess it will come back.
Yes.
Okay, and
maybe it doesn't want to see you or something. Okay, is there like Is there a YouTuber you think that should definitely cover our game? Is there anybody who's missing out at the moment because they haven't played our game? Somebody you watch, or you're more into different styles of games than?
Like I watch a lot of. They have these funny Dark Souls compilations, or where they just walk around in a game and funny things happen. I really like that. So I don't watch that many strategy players. So I wouldn't know who's missing out.
Okay.
I'm just thinking what's the best card to upgrade still, because I have some scrap left. Maybe I can remove something that I don't want.
That's also always a good idea.
This. I want everything that she has. Maybe just upgrade another. Let's upgrade the healing spray.
Okay.
It'll give me some points if I need it. I mean,
yeah.
The hacker died, so I clearly need some healings. Okay, let's go. Okay, so now I need to escape.
Yep.
So I guess the first priority is not. First priority is don't let anyone die.
Yeah. That's usually the first thing, indeed.
Okay, let's take easy battle.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to go over there and.
Yeah, now you can still see it with the changes that are coming. Yeah, you won't know where the exit is, so.
Okay, so now we have some fog of war. Okay, here we have an enemy and all the other ones I can't see. So
yep.
But if I go here, I will wake up a puppy that's somewhere.
Yep.
So maybe just go ahead and do that. Okay, so this crusher is active and then there's a puppy somewhere. Cool. Maybe I have immobilized, so I'm gonna immobilize him.
Yeah.
And the puppy is right
right behind it. There you go, you found the puppy.
Okay. Here, and then I have. Maybe go and be a shield for memory when the puppy's coming.
Okay.
Raise defense. Okay. And my medic and my engineer can heal herself now. Ah no, it's going the other way.
Since you're playing a lot of games, is there something that you think, like comparing other games to this game, that we still are missing, that you feel like, oh, that would be cool? I mean, I've seen that in this or that game, and even though, I mean, it can be imaginative, I mean, it could even not be possible. I mean, sure, we could make it a first-person shooter, but yeah, that's obviously not really going to happen.
I think multiplayer is something really cool. I think this game really has potential to become some player versus player thing.
Yep. What about a board game? Would you play that? Do you play board games?
Yes. Especially during the lockdown, we played a lot of games.
What would be what's one of your favorite board games to play?
We have like we and my friends have like a thing. You have Risk,
Yeah.
But I don't like Risk that much, but there's like a Game of Thrones version of Risk with some extra rules and extra cards and gold and stuff.
There's a couple of those versions. You have you also have a Lord of the Rings one.
Yeah, but I think those are just the Lord of the Rings map, and then you play Risk on another map.
No. They also have like specific rules. They're I have one that I really like, which is the, what is it called? The 20 something. It's a futuristic one. That's one that I used to play. I mean, it's been a while, but I used to play that a lot with friends. But I don't know the Lord of the Rings one. I've never played that one. The Game of Thrones one.
Yeah, maybe it's the same, but you have like these character cards, and there's gold, and you have other cards, and like cards that can block things that another player does. So someone thinks that he can like completely destroy you with all the cool cards that he has, and then someone else can say, "Oh no, I have a card that discards everything that you just played." Really nice.
Okay.
I would also play a lot of Munchkin.
Oh yeah. That's also something that I have sitting in my collection. Back from the days. I think they have a couple of like specific versions tied to some IP as well for Munchkin now. But I haven't played any of those.
Yeah, but I think with Munchkin, there is so many things that can happen. If you played it a lot of times, you've kind of seen it, and everybody knows how it works. So then the game just goes until everybody is level 9 or something, and then it's just the first one who can kill a monster wins. Yeah, you obviously played it a lot.
Yes. Any newer games that you played?
Board games.
For example, me and my group, we maybe you don't know the game, but we played a lot of Lost Ruins of Arnak last year, which is a game by CGE, where it's a bit of a deck builder game, but combined with worker placement. And we just had like a blast with it. There's also an expansion out for it now, which is Expedition Leaders, I think it's called, or something like that. But I haven't played that yet. But yeah, I can definitely recommend you. And if you're looking for, if you're only playing with 4 people, by the way, it's a very cheap one. I know Peter here in the office also picked it up after I told him. Is The Crew?
Ah, yeah, we have that one.
Oh yeah.
It's really nice. It's like a card game, but backwards.
Yeah,
you have to. It's like
it's like playing whist, but you're playing together, and you have
and instead of you have they say what outcome you need to have, and then you need to, without talking, you need to know what cards you need to play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've also enjoyed that, playing that with friends. I think it's best played with 4 people, like you would play the regular card game, like if you would play whist. But there's also a new version out. There's a water one, I think. There's like the space one. That's the first one. And now there's also a new version. I don't know what the differences are. I haven't played the new version of it, but it's a pretty cheap game to pick up, and it's a lot of fun.
Yes. Okay, let's take battery card and Season Strike. It's really cool. And okay. There are, unless there's an enemy here, we do it. So I think we should. Okay, so now, where is this one?
So we're not only giving people advice on how to play Rise of Humanity, we're now even telling them which board games they should buy.
The puppy is in here. Okay. I think I should regroup, and then where is the, I'll go here because there's a button here, actually, and it will grab me. Let the enemies play. It's just 2. Okay, good. Let's get the medic closer. Maybe deploy a helmet. Okay, good. Let's get here and start attacking.
Yeah. You also studied digital arts and entertainment. I was talking about that with Subi earlier because we also both graduated. You graduated a couple of years after us, I guess. Would you recommend the school to people if they want to get into game development?
Yes, for sure. I think that's the best option you can do if you want to make games or know how games are made, for both programming or art. But I think if you already know a lot about game engines or the pipeline, and you want to become a programmer, I think it's better to do computer science or something. But it depends what you want to do. If you want to just create games as fast as possible, I think DAE is the perfect thing.
Yeah.
If you want to go big, then and go work for bigger companies or do some more advanced stuff, you either need to do self-study a lot, or I think it's better to do some more computer science stuff. But yeah, I think in DAE, if you don't know any programming, they will teach you programming in 3 years or even 2.5, and you will have a more than a basic understanding of how it works. You will be. You can say after that you can write C++.
Yeah. We're obviously not programming in C++ because we're using Unity as a game engine.
But yeah, I think if you know C++, it's a great start to do all the other languages. And for art, I think it's a really good place. Because there's really specific things in game art that wouldn't add up in other...
So you don't regret
No.
studying there?
No, not at all. I was just going to do something very stupid. I was going to play the energy overload, just discard it, tap energy.
So we're probably not gonna see the end of this mission because our time is almost gone. Is there still anything you want to tell people watching this video, people who might want to try the game after they've seen it? Should they?
Yes, they should definitely.
I'm glad you say they should because otherwise.
I think this game is a. Sorry, I was.
Yeah, I see you're thinking a lot. Like I'm always like messing up your strategy because you're like, leave me alone. Don't ask me these stupid questions. I don't want to answer.
I think it's a really cool game. I think it's a really unique mix. I think everybody should check it out, even if it's only to support game development. I think it's really cool that something like Cybernetic Wars or this game even can exist. I think 10 years ago there wouldn't be enough interest or money to create some weird idea. Let's combine deck building with board games, turn-based strategy, and have a hexagonal grid and stuff. I think that's really cool, and I'm really proud that it exists.
All right. Well, we're very glad that you worked on it and that you helped programming it. Sadly, we actually are almost out of time. So, Senne, thank you for taking the time. and for being here. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
I think we had a fun chat, and I think people who will see this got to know you a little bit, and that's the idea, that people can, get to know who's working on this game a little bit, of course. And thanks again.
My pleasure.
All right. Well, I'll let you finish this on your own, and if you guys want to try it, as Senne said, it's worth to try it. There is a prologue version, which might be a little bit outdated versus what we have in the full game at the moment, but still, it's a good introduction to what the full game is. So if you want to try it, go on Steam, check out the prologue, and as we talked about, there's a Tilt 5 version coming as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope we see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.